Hello and welcome, my lovely Cancer. Cancer, your pip card in tarot is the Queen of Cups, the card of intuition. It is also the card of the Chariot in tarot, Cancers. You are, which means take control and move ahead. It's that adulting card. You're the warm, cozy adults of the zodiac. All right, my lovely Cancers, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of December 16th through 22nd, 2019. Remember, time is merely a pretense. These could be past, present, and or future energies and or lessons. This is a general reading for my Cancers. Sun, moon, house, rising positions, cross-watchers welcome. However, remember, your sign, your zodiac sign, is not personality programming, but lessons that you must learn in your life. And that is why you were born under those stars. Life happens for you, not against you. And so, like a good fable or fairy tale, these stories, these lessons, these concepts, this reading should apply to you in some way. Of course, listen to the whole reading to get the most of it. Take what resonates, leave out all the rest, but do hang around for the entire of the reading for full soul evolution. All right, my loves, my lovely Cancer, what do we have above us? Well, we have that 2019 closeout, that 2020 loading the gun and pulling back. And yes, we're going to get the green light and the time to fire very soon. Right now, we have that Mars and Scorpio energy still. That is that energy of the cosmic balls of the universe. We have Mercury in Sag, which is optimistic thinking with a desire to learn about just about anything and everything. We have Jupiter in Capricorn, which is that magnification of that big daddy Capricorn energy of pentacled, materialistic career endeavors. Capricorn makes it a little hierarchical, makes us consider who's the CEO, what your roles, goals, and disciplines are all about, and make sure you're CEO of your own life. And then Venus in Capricorn, CEO of your own love life, and also the weight of love. More depth in our connections with that Venus in Capricorn. Venus is moving into Aquarius later on this week, and that will be it's analytical thinking about our love lives, like a lot of questions and ultimatums given, a lot of definitions and defining going on for the new year. So last week's energy is going to be still with us. It's that 12-12 portal. Angelically number-wise, it is a time of spiritual purification, continuing that process, but it is also about that Gemini full moon energy represented by that Nine of Swords. It is our demons catching up with us, our past catching up with us, and those beasts, the last beasts that need to be slain. We need to pick up those swords, have those fights, have those conversations. Get rid of those issues, pay those parking tickets, whatever it is that is chasing you, to clear out your 2019 energy to get ready for the new decade and the new year coming up, 2020. It's a big one. It's a whole energy change. I don't know. I've already felt the energy shift from like 2017 where everybody and everyone was going to a funeral to now 2019. It is much lighter. It is much more about striving for what we want, making our wishes. We have that new moon coming up with this Gemini clearing. We have a new moon, time to make wishes for the new decade, for the new year coming up, and you do not want to get caught wishing small. That's what the whole point of the full moon is making sure you're wishing not just for little pieces of the pie that you're going to try and put together like some crumbly life, but a full moon, like the whole pie. All right, my loves, let's get to this reading then. A lot of energy above us. All right. I am the Queen of Clovers, normally the Queen of Wands in the deck, but I need to pull on my Emperor energy being a Sun Aries, so here I am, me being the Queen of Clovers. My readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling. This is my charismatic gift I share with you with unconditional love and gratitude. And so I thank you for all your likes, your subscribes, your comments. Your views alone do support the channel, my lovely Cancers. And please subscribe now if you haven't. I'm going to ask Spirit from the Tarot for Cancers. What do you need to know this week and prepare in clearing for 2019 and preparation for 2020? And then with my Archangel deck, I'm going to try and pull some more love energy from you. But of course, remember my readings focus on life, craft, action, best life goals to attract best life love. All right, my love. Cancers, what do you need to know this week? Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Pence, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Pence in reverse. I know it's right before Christmas and the holidays, but loves, you're going to get a little something that's going to make you want to hold on to your money much tighter. Keep tight this Christmas. This Wheel of Fortune that's coming into you, it's probably already there, because I'm going to pull a line for what energy is going to hit you this week, involving this little worry. But something's come up, like a bill, or it definitely feels like, I always get a flat tire with this, but it's that kind of energy of just something has come up, and we need to withhold some things right now. We need to wait a moment before we book that trip. But it's really going to throw you into this King of Wands in reverse. This could be a fire sign. It may not be your money troubles. It may be somebody else's money troubles that have led to a bit of withholding from you that's making this a little odd. This kind of Cancer, this kind of feels like maybe even it's work. Like we couldn't give you your bonuses for Christmas this year. And it's a bit shocking for you right now, but it's actually, it's the energy of, yeah, it feels like it's somebody else may have, overestimated their ability to light things up, to get things going. And, that means there's a little imbalance in your pentacled life plans you were making, choices you were going to make. It's kind of, you're kind of getting thrown on your head with some things. And it may, like I said, it might not be money, it might be time or energy, it might be a broken arm. So, you know, nobody's going to be baking fresh cookies from your mom's house because she's that kind of thing. It's that energy, the energy of just, you kind of got to like, take a step back. It might just be the realization too that you're just, it has too that energy of that warm fuzzy feeling of Christmas. You feel like you're not going that direction, and so you want to turn it around. And it's like that we focused on monetary stuff too much. This has to change. You know, we're defunding Christmas kind of thing. It's making it more a spiritual, joyous event instead of just about gifts and money and spending. It's pulling back from that energy of just, it's pulling back and saying, you know what, we need to rethink this because of this, this, and this. It's not necessarily a horrible, horrible thing is what Spirit is trying to get across with some very strange examples. Very, very strange examples. What energy is going to hit my Cancer this week? A King of Swords in reverse. It's not a message you're really wanting to get. I don't like those cards. I didn't see what they were, but they kind of plopped it out. And I want energetic cards. Okay, here we go. With the Eight of Swords, yeah. King of Swords in reverse. Eight of Swords in the upright. You feeling stuck. Yeah, you're getting some bad news that you're stuck. And the Lovers. Very more decision card than Lovers card, especially with the swords there. It's hard to have love with swords. It's like, what's love got to do with this? This has to do with something, being caught up in something that it's not going the way you want it, and you just got to make that turn right now. And you also have the Judgment card in reverse. It's something you thought was over, but it's not. You know, it's like, you filled out all the paperwork, you turned it in, you got it stamped, and you still haven't gotten that call yet back. It's withholding that energy. It might be something entirely that you know about too. No surprises here. It's not towerific energy. It's just that you're a little bound. You might get this Knight of Swords. You might actually find out that somebody has been... Oh yeah, Cancer, you did have a stalker this year, as did I. It's been a tough year to be a girl, and or a boy. I guess it does happen to boys. But this is definitely that stalker energy that's kind of like left you a little bit shocked it's not over yet. You can't believe this is not over yet, this kind of thing. You can't believe you're stuck in this situation still. So it's making you, I mean, this could even be withholding love. because of this stalker. They're taking away your happiness. Oh, yeah, it is. It's somebody that's interfering in your life in some way. It could be a stalker, could be an ex, could be a mother or mother-in-law kind of energy. It's just somebody interfering with your life, and now you realize they're taking away your happiness. This may not be a surprise at all. This may be just you, because remember I told you there was like a turn of energy, and it's the Wheel of Fortune energy too. And that turn of energy, it feels like you've realized that the way you live your life, you're tiptoeing around somebody, or you're living your life around somebody else's comfort. Like, I don't go to bars with my friends because it makes my mother-in-law uncomfortable. I don't, things like that, that you're realizing you're making, or like I don't know, just little things you do with your life. Like you drive, when I was being harassed by a cop, I would drive around a mile around my home to get home because, so I wouldn't have to go by the stop sign where he kept ticketing me. So it's kind of that energy, but it's smaller than you realize. You realize it's controlling your holidays kind of thing, and that's the part that's that pre-holiday, pre-New Year energy that's really pissing you off. This is like your 9 of Swords moment, but you completely know what's going on. I have the Page of Coins in reverse here. This is being a little bratty, a bit selfish, and it's because you feel like when you spend all your energy and your time doing those things, that's why harassment is so invasive, is you do not have energy or worry for legitimate life goals and plans and dreams and bigger things and vacations. So it's kind of that energy, that realization that you're being pulled away from exactly what you want and what you really think is important because of an energy, somebody's energy that kind of makes you feel bound up a little bit, that makes you not live freely, speak freely, enjoy the company of others properly, enjoy your life, maybe even have like your hobbies and goals have all been cut up or maybe like boiled down small to really accommodate somebody else's feelings kind of thing. It really has that energy all over it. Advice from Spirit. The King of Swords is something that you're going to be, the Knight of Swords in reverse is something you're not speaking about too, possibly. But I do feel that watched energy, like you feel like you're always watched. And it's not necessarily a stalker. Okay, I do have the Four of Cups in reverse and the King of Coins upright, Cancer. This is kind of that kingdom building thing, that this is my kingdom. Advice from Spirit. Oh, the Two of Cups in the upright. Did I not pull the Lovers card? I did. Oh, that's like pulling the Lovers card twice. Yeah, you're going to count on your love to get you through this. There's somebody, hold on. This is weird. Nope. This is hard. Because you're going to let somebody in. And Spirit, this is advice from Spirit to let this King of Coins in. An Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't be afraid to let love in. And do not live in regret. And Spirit is saying to allow this and allow justice to take course. Allow karma to take course. Create boundaries for you and your love. Always protect your love. And you do have a king coming in for you. But justice will take its course. This could be a Libra in your energy, but no, it's about justice. You got to really count on, you got to protect yourself, make your boundaries, count on your love, open up your heart to this love, because I think it's exactly what's going to take you out of that energy, of that containment, is just getting out there, unhermiting yourself, changing the rules to live the way you want. Don't be too bratty about it, because you did get a couple King of Coins in reverse. Page of Coins in reverse, and and this King of Coins in reverse. These are kind of bratty cards too, selfish cards, because sometimes you can throw a tantrum, an adult tantrum, in odd ways, because it's an adult tantrum, and you can't throw yourself on the floor and kick and scream. I know I did it. I've done it a couple times in my life, and they're like very disastrous moments in my life. But I mean, good things eventually came out of them, but it all started with a disastrous tantrum. All right, let's see what I could find for you in love, especially love at work. I do have love at work. Let's see. Ooh. You want to end that. 9 of Swords and the Queen of Swords. You are not dating anybody at work anymore either, probably. That's, oof. Yeah. That's okay. You're taking, yeah. Whew, you're taking that love outside. I think you found somebody that you really do care about. This Queen of Swords could be that Justice card again. That Libra card. That's going to have to exit the situation because you're going to cut him off. This tells me this isn't a workplace. But this is, you don't want that workplace love. Absolutely not. You're making this decision, very hard, fast decision for your happiness and your emotional balance. It's like, I have somebody else that's not here. That card is spinning. One more. Oh, wow. Another King of Swords. Alright, you are having trouble getting this air sign out of your energy. This King of Swords, they are a brat. But you can, you're going to give one more push out the door. You're going to give him a pretty good chance being civil. You're going to be civil about it one more time with this King of Air. It could just be somebody who's a little dingy in the head because it's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they can get very confused too, and who just doesn't have a clue. And you're really like, no. This is your last push of kindness. Your last generous push of civility. Because you're tired of being bound up in this. This is a repeater card. So this is kind of something you're bound up and you want out of. And you want to move towards somebody else. And you're going to be civil about it one more time. Which I think I've picked up for you guys before. And then you're going to move towards somebody new. That King of Coins doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign. But you've tried to 9 of Swords this person to start the reading. And even if they are not an air sign, with this Queen of Swords, you're pulling your energy to get rid of them. This is the truth, the hard truth. And here, when a Queen of Swords gets out of her chair, it is to use her sword to exact justice and remove crap. And this is now, if this is you coming, if you're not trying to push an air sign out of your air energy to free yourself, this is you pulling that sword again in a kingly way. Now it's going to be very verbal. It's going to be reinforcements, calling in the cavalry sort of thing, and the knights to take care of this. This is the last time you're going to be nice about it. Because you're done being controlled. You feel that control. Alright, I'm going to ask Spirit just for some advice in this situation. You've been spending almost this whole year freeing your heart. As have I, so I get it. Ooh. There's a fire sign here. Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles, leading you to some real strong luxury. And it's something that's going to go public. This is working on that public image. It's almost like taking, it's working on, people build like the Sistine Chapel under this energy, this planning energy, waiting for your ships to come in energy. Well, next to the 10 of Pentacles, it tells me that you're waiting for those ships to come in, but you have fully announced and nurtured and really put spirit and love behind this so hard that you're already seeing benefits. 10 of Pentacles kind of benefits from it. And these ships are pretty much here, docked, ready to go. Whatever energy is manipulating you or chasing you, do pray to the Archangel Michael to take that away from you and to remove that from your life. And it will be gone. And it will separate from your heart. Do not doubt that. Alright, my lovely Cancer. It's a tough one, but I feel like it's time. Those double nines, 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords. It's time. It's going to be over. You're going to move into the new year with something new because you're going to open yourself up to that. Not living in fear and even standing up straighter. does actually repel would-be attackers, spiritually or physically. All right, my loves, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the spirit moves you. And everything's in the box below. Have a very good, strong week, my lovely Cancer.